Good day, everybody. I'm so glad that all of you joined us today, and it's my pleasure to give you the annual report for the year. Last year, about this time, we had our first online recital, and we can't even imagine that a year has passed by. Last year, for our annual recital, we had it as a live recording, and every student played it on Zoom. We recorded live. We had everybody participate together, and the students were encouraged to perform live. And it was such a joy and pleasure to have 18 of them perform on that day, and we had recorded it. And we had. It was also the first time that we launched our very YouTube channel, so it's our 1 year anniversary already. So glad that all of you are journeying along with us. Moving forward, we then as a music school, all of us started training with one of the most interesting seasons of the year. We were learning about the Christmas carols. Students were actively participating in games, and we were learning about carols in a very interactive way, understanding a lot more about music, breaking down songs, working together in groups and batches. And for the first time in this very studio, we had invited a few of the kids who were in and around the city to come down and record our first ever Christmas medley that all of them performed together. As you can see, these are the few pictures from our shoot day, and of course we had our first family fellowship meeting. The whole family together was always fun, and of course we would never have our meetings without meals, so that's there. Moving forward to our new year, which started very much in a boom for our music school in terms of registrations and everything. We definitely needed help from other people, and we had Gibson and King Solomon who had come on board to shoulder me with helping on other instruments. And this is the team that you see. Yes, that's our team. This is the present team that we have. So as you can see from this picture here, you can spot to my right on the screen there, you will find Matthew, who's our video editor. To my left we have Sarjan, who's our guitarist who takes care of acoustic, intermediate level and the lead guitar. Right below me we have Steffi, who's an amazing vocalist and a pianist and an organist in our church, and she's on board with us teaching piano. To her left you have Anitaka, who's our vocal coach, who's training people from different ages for Western vocals. And on the far right we have Gibson. Gibson is a music teacher, but Gibson is also has his own music production line, who is our partner in hand in terms of all the songs that we record, all the songs that we as a music school play from our students' end are all mixed and mastered by the Daniel's Test Media Production, so a big shout out to him. And then we have King Solomon, who is our drum tutor, and to the bottom right corner is our favorite Elizabeth, who we all get in touch to for our registrations and all our coordinations. So big shout out to the team. And April was a big month for all of us, because as a music community is what we call, we wanted everybody on board and for the students to play along with the tutors, and how would that be? And so we figured out a way to bring in every instrument, every student, every age group. Doesn't matter which level they were presently at, but we had incorporated all of them to be part of a virtual band. And so we did a song cover of Hallelujah by Alexander Book, which was one of the X Factor finale performances. And so we did an instrumental version of it. And so that's the screen that you see right there with all the instruments, the guitars, the intermediate level keyboard players and the beginner level keyboard players, and with of course our tutors who are also playing along with the children. Every mid-year we actually have our internal exams going on as well. We have a certification program for all of our students, and we encourage everybody to go through one of the exams. Doesn't matter whether you're learning for fun or just to play at church, or you just want to play for yourself at home. We encourage everybody to go through one of those exams that we have based on out of our curriculum that we have structured out, so that it just gives them an extra level of confidence level, and also estimates where you stand in terms of understanding. So it's a very interactive, fun paper that we have. So May month we had another batch of 15 students who had appeared for the internal exams. Not only that, May was also one of the big months for us in terms of Trinity examinations. Due to the pandemic, it was a digital online exam, but we had a batch of 7 who had appeared, out of which 6 were for grade 1, and we had 1 student who had appeared for the grade 3 level piano examinations. And it's such a joyous announcement for me to say that all of them cleared, out of which 4 of them actually cleared with distinction. And so big round of applause and a shout out to every student out here. That's the picture that you see below is our studio space where the exam recording had happened, and that's the proud students who appeared for the examinations. During the month of June, we actually had a small event online where we released out the scores to all our students. We had a meeting with the parents and relatives, and so it was a very eventful announcement for all of us, and we had actually invited a chief guest for it, who was Mr. Vinod Joseph, who apparently was my music teacher, and it was an honor to have him come and grace the occasion and enlighten our students with words of encouragement. From the month of July onwards, we had our Western vocal coaching kickstart, and so that's just one of the clips from the very first group who had enrolled themselves. And at this juncture, I think I have another very joyous announcement to tell, that during this very month we had actually invited our vocal students, and vocal students had their debut recording here at the studio, which you will be seeing very shortly on our YouTube channel, which was they did a song cover of Lean On Me by Bill Withers, and it was such a joyous day for all of us to be working together along with him. And it was please don't miss out on the song. I hope all of you get to watch it, listen to it, and just benefit out of the smiles that they spread and the positive message that they want to bring to the humanity as. Then during the month of August, we wanted to celebrate as a nation, also a mark of our respect, because our nation is marching towards 75th year of independence, and we did an instrumental cover of the iconic version of Vande Mataram by A.R. Rahman. And we had a group of 9 kids from all over India who had recorded a shot from home and recorded their piece, and it came together so beautifully. If you haven't heard them yet, please do check them out. And that's a small teaser for you. Yes, this month, as we've been celebrating our annual celebrations and everything coming together, it was a very occupied October for us here from the music school. We had back-to-back events of games. We had a quiz event that was organized for everybody to come together. It was a very important event, because we were able to bring in everybody from different parts of the world under different time zones, to all of us to be able to be matched at a particular hour, and we were able to pull the East and West together. And it was a very fun event. Students from different age groups participated, and then we were not just we were split into groups. The way we do it is because so that the student is not just growing as a particular instrumentalist like a pianist or a guitarist, but we encourage all of them to grow as a musician. And so when you are working in teams, it always mutually benefits each other. The guitar guy needs to get the help from a piano guy, the piano guy needs to get the help from a vocal guy, and all of them working together as a team and participating in the event. Alright, now to the exciting part of what's ahead. Firstly, if you still don't know, please do follow us on the Instagram platform. We have an amazing resource of music videos, educational tips, fun facts about music, about instruments. Not only that, we will also be starting our student feature on Instagram very shortly. So please do follow us and be updated. And a crazy big announcement is that we are going to be rebranding ourselves. I think most of the students know it already. We've been in the transition phase on that. We will be changing our name to 57, the Symphony Hub. And so you will very shortly see new updates of our logo and our color theme coming in. So that's exciting for most of us. I think we should update our new logo to all of you now. We'll do that. You'll see that shortly. I'll release the new logo. Also, we'll try to have a common group of apart from our class WhatsApp group. We will try to have a common group on which we can post any announcements or any updates on social media platforms. So we would like to have that built in. That will be functional very soon. Alright, our registrations are going to be open for the last time for this year. So anybody who's interested to sign up soon, please do reach out to us. I'll let Elizabeth talk to you more about it. But our registrations are currently open. So yes, the long wait of having a physical center is closing down, and we can smell it just right around the corner. We will be having our physical center which will be launched very shortly in Chennai on the ECR road to be able to cater to this community to start off with. It will be a large space in terms of music class, and we will also have our recording studio built in. So we encourage you to please pass the word around. If you know people who can benefit from, who are residing in and around this area and who can benefit from our services, please do let them know. We will be glad to help them. And so from December onwards, we are going to be opening the studio for rental. If anybody who wants to come over and record a song or even do a video production, we will be open for the space will be available. And from January onwards, we will get our student intake in terms of offline classes. So that's not a scary note for you all, because our music school is going to be a hybrid model. We will be catering to online as well as offline students. We don't want to throw you out. We are not going to throw you out. You're all part of our music family, and so the online classes will also be functioning, because we have people from different ends of the world, and so we are not going to lose you out, and we don't want to be disconnected from you. You're very much going to be part of it. And if you have people in and around Chennai who'd like to be benefited out of our services, please do let them know. Okay, the exciting slide for us. Who wants to see the new logo? I think most of us here. Should we do a countdown for it? Okay, without further ado, here's our new logo. Yes, that's the one with the black frame and the black background on top, and then if it's on a lighter shade, that's how it's going to look like, and that's the color theme that we are going to be looking forward. I would also like to show you this very slide. So this will be inside all of your WhatsApp groups as your DPs for our communications, and you will have color codes for each teacher. And so yeah, that's the new face of our music school and all of our services that will be made available. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have a blessed year ahead and a good season that's coming forward.